The beginning of the season began with the identification of defects. And there was one. I already knew about this problem before. But now the leak has reached critical proportions. The brake fluid reservoir is completely empty. Heavy drops were accumulating at the bottom of the cylinder. Spare parts had already been purchased. Gaskets. Brake fluid. By the way, I still use BSK brake fluid in my truck. It is not as easily available as DOT4. But to completely switch to DOT4, you would have to change the gaskets in all the cylinders. You would have to flush the system itself. A huge amount of work. The spare cylinder was taken from a donor GAZ 52. The seals were purchased in various stores. Unfortunately, it is no longer so easy to buy the entire set in one place. This seal is the culprit of the whole event. Interestingly, it retained its performance. The brakes worked. However, at the same time it lost a significant amount of brake fluid.
Okay, the main problem is leaking brake cylinder. It's a major leak. So let's remove this component. There are 3 bolts, 1, 2 and 1 on this side and this line, and we can remove this. We got the spare parts, so let's begin. First we must remove this arm, finger. Here is that pin. Take out and then undo these 3 bolts. Yeah, I need 2 hands. Look at these bright minds of Soviet engineers. You can't put socket in here because it's not enough space. Okay, we can use here the wrench. But what can we use in this side? Because this bolt too, I can't put on the socket. Motherfuckers. So there is a solution. We remove that linkage and take off that rubber, and we can get 40 mil from this side. Oh no. Okay. Bolts undone and okay, it's done. Let's now clear these parts up, and then assemble the spare one.
After inspecting the old brake cylinder, we concluded that it was in good condition. We decided to replace only the replaceable parts. The most difficult task was to put the seal on the brake piston. The new seal is stiff. At first we tried a life hack with a plastic bottle. Unsuccessfully. Next we found a socket of the appropriate size for the piston. But we couldn't immediately slide it from the socket to the piston either. But the seal expanded and gained elasticity, which allowed us to put it directly on the piston without damaging it.
drag it.
The last components of the kit. And we will be able to install the brake cylinder back on the truck.
Nu viens man ir. Ai, nē, pietika ar vienu. Dzelzīti.
Dzelzīti.
Kādu dzelzīti?
To. Zažimu.
Es to uzliku, jā.
Jau viņš visu.
Ja, wie was ist das? Schon gleich. Ja.
Now we can fill the fluid and check for leaks. Next is the brake system bleed. We started with the brake vacuum booster. Everything looks good.
Okay, successfully changed bushings or no ceilings. This actually all looks good. Now let's fill that tank and pump the brakes. Da, spróbuję ładnie. Weź pudełko swoje. Da, pagać taką lecimy, przyjdować sobie. No i uwaga. Tak. Na nas guys. What's up, guys? Yeah. Okay. Sao tại sao lại đi? Đây là chuyện gì không? No, I just Yeah. Yeah.
Overall, the repair was successful. The test drive ended pretty quickly. There were problems with the carburetor. They were never completely resolved. And of course, a few more things were added to the repair list. There will probably be a video about them later. Thanks for watching.